Every animal has its own personality, whether it be a bird, whether it be a wallaby, whether it be a possum. They're all unique, and it's great to see something go back into the wild. I found a little baby bird at the back of my work. It had no feathers, had beautiful big eyes and was screaming, covered in green ants. And so I picked it up, I pulled all the green ants off, and I rang Parks and Wildlife at that stage and said, you know, can you come and rescue the bird? And they said, no, we don't have any carers, just put it back. I'm like, it's got no feathers, it's not going to survive. So they said, well, if you want to care for it, go for it. That's the very first little fig bird that started my journey. In 1996, I created Wildcare. Wildcare rescues, rehabilitates and releases native animals back into the wild. We get many calls a day from members of the public. We send out a volunteer to collect the animal, or if the animal's very injured, we ask the public to take them to the vet directly. And then we take them into care, we look after them, and when they're ready, they're released back into their natural habitat, preferably where they were found. When we started Wildcare, we had 5 members, but then we've grown. We now have 144 members and a lot of carers. We also educate the community. We go to schools and do school talks, and we train volunteers to do what we do, which is fantastic. When I noticed that we were having an impact was when the calls increased. We used to get 2 or 3 rescue calls a day, and over the last 5 to 10 years, it's increased to up to 15 calls a day for injured animals. So our name is getting out there, and we're actually being able to save more animals. One thing I'd love people to take away from what we do is to look out for our wildlife, because there's so much destruction in the world today, and our animals just have no chance without our help. There's bulldozers, there's fires, floods, and they have no one to care for them and support them. So Wildcare does what we can. It's not a cheap thing, raising wildlife, and it's a lot of commitment, but so rewarding.